Welcome to the Suka Podcast. I'm Sam, and I'm 19.
I am Luke, and I am 18.
That's some facts about us.
Let me just hit you guys with one fact about me. I used to play basketball. Kind of still hoop it up sometimes.
Can I share a fact now?
About me or about you?
About you.
Oh, yeah, you can
This
share.
is Luke. My fact time. Fact about me is I could cook food.
Sam, pretty much, if you guys need a steak cooked, this guy right here will probably cook it for you for like $20.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Not for you.
Oh. So
For you, yes.
You clicked on this video or this podcast because you know what you're getting with this title. We're aspiring filmmakers that have our own commercial film company, and that this is our first 3 months. First 3 months in the industry, dare I say.
Yeah, we started at the beginning of the summer.
What's it like? What was our official date?
January 1st, at the beginning of summer.
For a second, I was like, yep, that makes sense. Was it... Wait,
Let's
was
see.
it January? Was that the...
Got to do the months in my head. I don't know. What the months
it was
are.
no, it was June. It was June, right?
May.
Okay.
Shot at the end of May.
Okay, we're gonna. I know this is a little, guys. This is professional. We promise. Okay, we're not confused. We know what we're saying. We started with Young Life, which you don't know what Young Life is. Sam's dad. Actually, Sam, you know more about Young Life than I do. You should probably get
Okay, so our first job kind of happened out of the blue. My dad works for Young Life, which is like a youth group organization, and he asked us if we would be willing to film some training videos for them, and we said sure.
Well,
and
he asked us because Sam and I have done YouTube for 2 years.
Yeah, we had been making videos for a long time.
We've done YouTube for 2 years, and we've been filming our entire lives. My dad helped us film and helped us teach stuff. He teaches film at a high school, and he kind of has always, that's what he's been wanting to do and wants to do. And eventually, you guys are going to see us when he's here. We're going to basically force him to be a writer.
He's not only going to be forced to be a writer, we're going to force him to be on the podcast as well.
Yeah, we're going to force, if you guys are looking for a little name drop on my dad here, Mark Ring, name drop.
Time for me. Mark Ring.
Oh, you just named, is that a double name drop?
Yeah, but I went with the drop.
Well, watch out. On this podcast, you're going to get name dropped. Like left and right, you're going to
A lot of names.
So my dad, big film guy. Hey, Dad, I have a question about this film. Oh, here's the year it was made. Here's the actors. Here's the awards it won. Here's the sound. Actually, he's not really a soundtrack guy. Sam and I are big soundtrack
We
guys.
are loving
We were
all
listening.
soundtracks. Shaun the Sheep, Farmageddon.
Oh my gosh,
Great,
that is
great
a great
soundtrack.
If you guys we just dropped a little soundtrack for you.
Little fun fact.
On this show, you're going to get name drops and soundtrack drops. Where else can you get that? Joe Rogan, who?
Joe Rogan soundtrack drop?
No.
Nope, not from him.
Not going to find it. Okay, so more back on track on this Young Life job. This is kind of an out of the blue thing. We mentioned your dad that we wanted to do some film stuff. He kind of knew that we wanted a little bit to go, like, maybe, I feel like a part of us are like, we could do commercial stuff.
I feel like we knew that we had, like, especially we had the, like, gear to do it. And then he said at the time, I know someone that could do it for cheaper than normal people, but in our minds, the money that was offered to us was gigantic.
It was a very substantial piece of money, and Sam called me one day and was like, Luke, sit down for this.
Remember? We were at Henry's house.
Oh,
and my dad texted me the amount.
Okay, so we're at my cousin Henry. He's 6. You've probably seen him. He's our most successful actor we've ever worked with.
He's the best actor we've worked with.
Also going to be in our new hit song Bad Boy Outlaws 2, which if you haven't listened to the first Bad Boy Outlaws, that's your first mistake. Click off this video, go give it a listen. The effects, groundbreaking.
The music video, ground shattering.
And the song,
earth breaking. We used breaking twice, but
yeah, that's not good alliteration. But Henry's our main actor. We're over at his house filming, I believe, a race. It was the race car, right?
Were we filming at that? No, we weren't filming at that time. We were just there for a cookout, I think.
No. Oh, yeah. I think it was just a cookout. And Sam's like, Luke, we can make a serious amount of money. Like, more, like, this is, like, big time for us.
Yeah, and Luke and I are very energetic and like
gosh.
We're very reactionary.
We flew off the wall. We were like losing our minds.
We do that to everything. So like something to that scale, was
but
a
this
huge freak out.
This was, let's go! Oh my, let's go!
Just jumping up
We're
and
like,
down.
My aunt and uncle and my grandparents are like, "What are you guys doing?" And everyone's just looking
Top
at
secret, guys. You can't know.
You guys, yeah, we just landed a job with Young Life. We were the talk of the town.
Yeah, everyone was talking about us, but no one knew.
It just doesn't make sense.
So that was our first like break into the commercial scene.
Well, let's walk them through a little bit too, how it went. It was, we believe we filmed.
We did an
was
8-hour
eight-hour
film day. Yeah.
And then like 20 hours of editing.
Yeah, it was
a lot of editing, but
yeah,
it was worth it.
It was
fun
a
the whole
huge
time,
because we probably filmed total of like 6 hours of footage in total. Because we did an interview section, and then we also did like the training video section where they walked through the word coach with different like things. So we just filmed with 3 different camera setup, did switching so that they could cut around what they were saying.
And it was lit pretty well. We didn't have all of our gear at that point, so it wasn't. I mean, if we were to go do that right now, it would look way better. But for that time, it was that they got an insanely good deal for videographers to put in 30 hours of work.
Yeah.
And it was a fun day. We filmed it at Sam's house because Sam's dad was one of the actors in it, or not really actors, but he was one of the guys coaching
one of the contributors.
Contributors.
There we go. That's the word.
Contributors. But Sam's dad, Mike, Big Mike. If he's referred to Big Mike, it's because he is very tall.
He's a big guy.
He's a big guy, Big Mike. But we sat. So we got over there at 8. Got over to Sam's house. We were doing it there because this guy was from Virginia, flew in to do this. He was only there for a couple of days. Went in. It was filming, going great. But Sam and I, while we're filming, this is hilarious. While we're filming, so we set up the camera angle, we're all ready, and then we're just behind the cameras. So Sam, let me just paint this picture for you. Sam's like over, okay, let's go micro scale. My hand is Big Mike, Sam's dad. The other guy's name, Mike, is right here. And Sam and I are on equal parting sides like this. We can't cross because there's a camera in the middle. But Sam and I are looking at each other and trying not to laugh.
We would just like crack jokes, or like we would text each other like gifs of like dancing people, and we'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that's so funny!" And we'd be like turning around, like leaving the room.
So we were very professional, but it wasn't completely. I think in the future we learned, all right, we cannot joke around while we're filming because we were trying not to, but Sam and I can't help it. You'll notice when you're listening to us, we just are.
We're not really around each other that much, so like.
It's the exact opposite. Sam and I our schedules right now are around each other.
We have planned our school and work schedules. We now work together apart from our film company that we work together. And at the school we go to together.
Pretty much Sam and I
we're kind of fighting. We're not really that good of friends yet.
Yeah, Sam and I aren't really. This is we've only been friends for 17 years. We're not really friends.
We're still getting to know each other.
So this is going to be a little get to know each sesh. And if you can't pick up on that sarcasm, which I know some of you out there are like, wait, they know each other that long. How are they not friends?
I know they've known each other.
But we have been friends for a long time, so that contributes to our work. It's very easy for us to communicate and figure out how to do each job.
Which that's been something that we've realized. We have been like communicating and like working together for so long.
Yeah.
That now we're like into the world of like where we're needing to communicate with people and having to like communicate with them fast. And we're realizing not everyone is at that scale that we are, where we're just like are communicating so fast.
Yeah, because communication's huge, and that's something we stress a lot at. So our company's name is Cinemet, Cinemet,
which is a combination of cinema and emet. Emet is the Latin word for like film, and then also
carrot.
Yeah, it's like a word for like a ton of stuff.
It took us a while to come up with our name. We like it. Cinemet Studios. Even though it's a C, I don't know what that's called, but it sounds like an S. Cinemet Studios, SS, but really a C.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
That's just all I gotta say. But also, I need to say something else. Suka Productions we're kind of in a weird place with the Suka Productions name. As most of you know, the word Suka is how you pronounce the Russian word psycha blot. Which is
the B word. The naughty B word.
Don't want to be swearing on this. This is a family-friendly pod.
You want to say it?
Oh my gosh.
The
Look,
audio
the
just got
audio's
destroyed.
Okay, so yeah, that name is a little bit weird, and we don't want to be saying, I don't know, it's kind of a weird place because
But it's not spelled the same at all because it's CYA like
it's spelled
K-A-T.
weird, but then there's like this Russian YouTube channel called Suka.
That's a weird one.
But guys, Sukum is S for Sam, UK for Luke, and A for Sam. Suka. We made it when you were younger.
Yeah, we made it when we were tiny.
And
tiny
we
little
love
boys.
the name Suka Productions is just classic. People call us Suka. The Suka Bros is one someone uses a lot. So this is going to be called the Suka Cast. And if you have a problem with that, wherever your door is, take a walk.
Think of it like this. Suka is our personal brand for things that we want to do. And
like
then
the
Cinemet,
podcast and fun video. I mean, you've seen probably most of our videos, or if you haven't, highly recommend you do because those are beautiful.
And then Cinemet is our corporate business with $1 billion sunk in it.
Our corporate business.
Super serious.
Cinemet, yes, and you can follow Cinemet on Instagram, and we have a website now, cinemet.com. Yes,
It's so sexy.
we got the .com name drop, the sexiest name.
Another
of the biz.
mic drop, honestly,
Another
mic drop.
Mic drop.
Mark drop.
Mark drop.
Ooh.
We're dropping names, taking names.
Mark drop.
Stealing,
because
dropping.
Mark did give us the cinemet.com.
He did. He said you should do cinemet.com.
Like,
Mark,
genius.
shout out. Another shout out. Mark, that's 2 shout outs. Consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, no more. No more for you.
No more. We're not shouting you out anymore. What Sam was talking about people not communicating is the next job we did, which is a music video. And it's with these kids 30 minutes away. One of them, we're good friends with, Rowan, and he's kind of the leader of their music group. But we went to film. So this is, I guess this wasn't Rowan's video. This is his friend, this other rapper out of this area, Kid Price. We did this video, and the music, I don't personally listen to it, and I don't know. I feel he's definitely gotten a lot better, but it kind of felt a little gimmicky. But that's not the big, and we're not trying to bash anyone or anything.
Because they're getting better.
Oh yeah, they're getting way better. And I mean, they're young. They just started. I mean, we're young too.
Yeah.
We're the same age. But Sam and I expect this level of like production and communication. And I'm like a psycho communicator. Like Sam knows that. I kind of almost got you to the point of like, let me know and we're still even times like, no, I need to know about everything. Like I just need, I do a lot of stuff so much that I always need to be communicating with people about stuff. And sorry, that was a little bug in my way. I didn't just want to let you guys know that's not.
He's just dismissing something.
Yo, what's up? So we're working with, and I mean, actually, Trevor is the best. So his name's Trevor, Kid Price. He did a good job communicating.
He's also a sweet kid.
Yeah, no, they're
it.
all really nice kids.
Trevor's been the most supportive. He's sent some sweet messages.
He has
Thank you,
said
Trevor.
some really sweet stuff. We really appreciate it. But while we're there, everything went good. It was hilarious. When we got there, we're like, where are we supposed to go? We brought a kid named Cameron. He's kind of, I'd say Cameron's shadowing us because we're big leagues.
Yeah, he needs to learn a lot from us.
Cameron, you suck, Cameron. JK, Cameron.
We love you.
We love Cameron. Cameron's been a big help for us, but he was there, and we had so their group's locals only. It's 3 guys. Sam is touching my knees under the table.
That was an
He's
accident,
making
guys.
me giggle. Okay, so we are working with them, and I would say they did a pretty good job communicating that time. And we did a music video in the future, which we'll get to communication being rough then. So we did this music video, went really well, kind of walked around the town we are in, got really good photos, and it kind of showed us like, okay, we can be professional. Like we can make, like we started buying I bought my first official lens, 35 millimeter Sigma Bust lens.
It's so good.
It's so
just
nice.
Such a good.
It's not called the Sigma. It's not called the Sigma Bust. That's just like we won't even get into.
We'll
what
get into
that
our
means.
lingo at different times.
Yeah,
We've
Sam
got
and
a lot
I,
of different
we have
words
a lot
we
of
use.
different words we use. But it went really well. I would say I led us through that music video just because I knew Rowan a little bit more than you, and I kind of was communicating with them, and I just was like, it was really fun though. Music videos are really fun to film. But then after that, did we get contacted by the wedding? How early was the wedding planned?
I think we got contacted. So our next job was a wedding, and we got contacted.
Wedding videography, just for anyone
wedding
wondering.
video. So we got contacted by a couple through Luke's mom talking to a photographer in the area.
Mom. photographer in the area's mom.
So a lot of different connections led up to the wedding.
Yeah, a lot of connections we've learned that they come through just knowing someone who knows someone, and then after a couple years, people just know you as the company. But right now, it's like they knew us.
Yeah. So they contacted us a couple months before their wedding, and they were like, "Hey, would you guys be willing to do a video for our wedding?" And we were like, "Yeah."
Yes, please.
So we were very excited about that. That happened in June.
It was I feel like it was a little before June, because we thought it was June 22nd for a little bit. It was July 22nd.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Because I was really scared that I was gonna have a surgery the day after.
Yeah.
I was like,
We're like, you can't do that. But that was really so after this music video, we were kind of waiting around to do this, and it was June. July was the other one.
I think it was August.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
We're really mixed up.
We do a lot of different. Okay, let's just get this timeline. It was July, right?
We'll just go with July. It doesn't.
Yeah,
really
it was
matter.
July. Yeah. When in the timeline, after music video, we did the wedding. But in between this, we were second shooting for this. If you don't know what second shooting, it's like being the backup photographer to this. I would say best photographer in Michigan for weddings. People
at least Southwest Michigan.
Yeah.
If not Michigan.
And we got extremely lucky that he lives literally 3 minutes away. He's really good friends with my dad.
Yeah.
And we've worked with him before.
He's
we also
so good.
do videography for a church where we just film basically their stuff, what they talk about.
Yeah.
It's more of a new age kind of church thing, but we film that, and he's connected to that church. So that kind of was we've actually gotten, I mean, that's how we know the other photographer. It's actually been a good way to know and meet people. There's a lot of people.
The first time, so at first I contacted Mike about doing
by the way, Mike is the name of the photographer.
Yeah,
there's a lot of Mikes in our life.
So
then there's another Mike we know that we're good.
Yeah.
We're good pals with Mikey G. That's another Mike. Mikey Cook, or we just call him Cook, and we'll have him on the podcast.
Yeah. So I texted Mike Cook and I go, "Hey, is there any way that I could shadow you during wedding photography?" And he said, "Sure, you can come to a wedding I have in Grand Rapids." And he told me 5 months in advance. So I'm waiting and waiting. And then Luke and I ended up going together to this super cool wedding in Grand Rapids. And we ended up shooting together, and it was super fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah,
I got to ride in Cook's Tesla.
I did not. Still haven't.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for
Let
that
me
back
just
to go.
say, the Tesla experience, all I got to say is I was looking down on
It's like
people
dinner and a
that.
show.
It's like
You were
dinner,
eating
a
off the
show.
Tesla?
It's like dinner, a show, and a little kiss.
Ooh, from Cook?
I wish.
Oh, man.
Just kidding. I don't. And we're not trying to force that on Cook, okay?
No.
But the Tesla experience is I feel like I'm better than everyone else. I'm sorry.
Definitely.
That day I was like, Sam, I just don't care about anyone anymore but myself.
But you got so much info.
He's
He's taught us so much.
Yeah, he was a big way to learn, is finding someone in the industry to learn from. Even if he doesn't do video, but he was just talking to us about wedding networking and talking.
Even just little settings.
And angles and he taught. That's where we learned what f-stop means on a camera, and really that just means how blurry it is. And we won't get into camera terms and any of that unless people are actually wondering about that. It's going to be a more general filmmaking, and we're not always going to be talking about our film business. We want to talk about films we like and filmmaking and movies we're making, but this specific episode is all about our journey as
so far
commercial filmmakers.
Yeah, what we've done so far in the business in this first 3 months.
Yeah.
And what we're planning on doing in the next couple.
Yeah, but so going into this wedding, Sam and I were a little bit more comfortable because at this time between both of us, 5 or 6 shoots as photographers before this wedding.
Yeah.
So we were comfortable being around weddings, knowing where to go, and you know what I'm about to ask, Sam. The wedding, the biggest thing, the scariest thing Sam's probably ever done. No, it wasn't scary going in. It was scary after.
It was scary after.
And
I'll take over.
Let me
take over.
I can't do anything.
Okay, so the first wedding, we were both. Let's be honest, we were both pretty nervous walking in. We were like, "Who do we talk to? Who do we talk to?"
And Sam and I are already not big social guys.
Yeah, we like talking to people once we're there. But just that first interaction
the
is
initial
tough for us.
Hey guys, where's everyone at? That we don't like that. We just we're like, let's change our camera settings.
Even getting to the wedding coordinator was oof. So we asked the wedding coordinator, hey, where's the couple? And she pointed us out to them. And at first we saw the groom. His name was Trevor.
Well, let me before you get into the horror story, let me tell them we had 2 weddings at this time planned. They were friends of each other. They were each in each other's weddings, the 2 brides. So they already knew and had everything. Like those weddings. So Sam, just a little context. Sam thought we were doing the other couple's wedding at this time. Just so for your context.
So I walk up to the groom. Actually, I walk up to the groom's friend and I go, hey, are you Hamilton? He goes,
No, I think you said you must be Hamilton.
I probably did.
It was such a I know it hurt you so bad, and I want to let you know this isn't even talking to them. It didn't bother me I just thought it was like I felt so bad because I was like it doesn't matter. It's not like our business is over.
No. It just was so awkward, and I felt like dying in the moment. But he goes, no, that is, and I go, so you must be Trevor. And he goes, nope. I go,
no,
Trevor. I go, you're Hamilton. He goes, no, my name's Trevor.
Oh, it was so.
And I'm like,
it was so uncomfortable.
So, and I go, okay, so your wife must be Kaylee. and he goes, no, she's Jordan. And I go, oops.
No, but we need to set the scene a little bit better. We're in like where the reception would be. We're in the reception hall. And the groomsmen are all around us. Sam and I are in the middle talking to him. And I was like, wow, Sam's so confident. Sam was so confident. I was like, that's Hamilton and Kaylee going in. Because the whole time we're like, Hamilton, that's kind of a baller name going into it. So once that happened, thankfully I forgot my bag in my house. And we lived like 10, 15 minutes away. So I'm like, Sam, you should just go and get some air before you kill yourself.
Luckily, Luke on accident forgot his bag. So I had to go get it, which was good in the long run.
And while you were gone, I just want to say, I went to the bathroom. I went to my car to grab some batteries. I was like, I don't want to be here alone. Thankfully, the DJ, very cool DJ, Jellyfish Productions. His name's Sean. He's been an incredible help and teacher for us. While he was there, I just kind of picked his brain and talked to him. And he was like, he's still big on, he'll like all of our stuff on Instagram, comment, text us. If we ask for help, he'll let us know. He's helping us get on some venue lists. So everyone in the industry is very helpful, and they've been in the same position. Like most, if you're looking to get into stuff, not saying that we're teachers or trying to teach, but if you are like, part of it's just once you can get your first thing, it's just about talking to people.
Yeah, if you talk to people, it really just gets going.
It sucks though. It's hard. Like, I was like, oh, hey, I think I remember you because I worked with him when I was second shooting for Cook. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know him. I was like, hey, do you remember me? He's like, yeah. Thankfully he did because he does like 70 weddings. He literally booked 72 weddings this summer. I was like, how do you even do that?
Yeah, so
we did
he's very good. Easily best DJ.
Sweet setup. It's like $15,000 setup. He has like every gizmo and gadget.
But he's got such a cool setup, and he's very cool, dude.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. So
well, then you got back. We shot the wedding.
It went well.
Wedding. If you are scheduling a wedding, number one, go with us, Cinemet Studios. Number two, you need to be in like an outside area. We did like what are those photos technically called? Like the groom's photos and the bride photos?
I don't really
know. Shoot?
I think like it's like the groomsmen and bridesmaids shoot, like with the bride and groom. It's just a very closed-in area at the place we were at. It still looked good. It still looked great, but
well, you should. I went when I second shot there again. Went to the same venue. Mike just brought us to a different spot.
Yeah, the place we went and did like the before shooting was rough. It was just like a backdrop of trees, and it was not.
But it was in a parking lot.
Yeah, you could still see the parking lot.
And we've learned that that day was a big thing that we learned is we don't need that many photos or video. We don't need that many video of them getting. And
we're still like learning because at the last wedding we still took too many of like.
Oh yeah.
It's just being more selective.
Overall, the wedding was really good. If you want to watch any of the stuff we've done, it's on our Cinemet YouTube channel, or just go to our Cinemet website.
Or just follow the Instagram. You can see what we're doing.
And I think it would be a great idea for me, I love when people are doing things that I could support. Like, oh, hey, these two awesomely handsome, awesomely funny, awesome good dudes.
Super
I don't know
hot.
who those guys. Super hot, dude.
They're both really hot, super attractive.
Just layer two really funny, really cool guys.
Super rich.
Super rich, filthy, snobby riches. Well, maybe not snobby.
Just cocky.
Just like two guys that are pretty cool. Two guys that are pretty cool are making their film company. I'd love to watch what's up. So
Yeah.
definitely check out our Instagram.
We also, with this, want to build like a group of people that want to pursue filmmaking or like creating a business.
Are you talking about through this podcast?
Yeah. Like we want to create a community of people that like support each other and will like just want to do anything with film, or even just like want to get to know what it's like being in the film world.
Yes, we
Just
would
anyone
love.
that's interested
if you're
in that
literally,
stuff.
if you have questions or anything, we would love to help in text or whatever. I'd love to text you out there. Hey, if you guys are looking
Shoot
for a
us a
text,
text.
you looking for a text buddy?
My number's
Actually,
one.
I don't know. I'm not. What'd you say?
My number is 1.
My number. Call 1 if you need some help for your film needs. But Sam and I are in this weird place about, before we continue with our timeline of our commercial stuff, we don't know if we want our like actual film movies to be under Suka, or it's not. I don't think it's under Cinemat.
Yeah, because Cinemat is our commercial.
Suka, right now in our mind, Suka is our YouTube for people that are following the journey or whatever. Cinemat is for our actual commercial business.
Suka's like our baby. Like
Yeah.
we've always had a hard time of like letting it go.
Yeah, we
Even
can,
if it's like we're taking like a break, we're like
we're just really good parents.
together.
That's so hilarious. Suka's our little baby boy.
Suka's our little child, and we love him.
We can't get rid of it. We have to. We just love
It's
coming
like
back.
because also we've put so much time and effort into it. It's like
Yes.
if we start posting our movies onto something else, like it's like
It'd feel gross.
yeah, I just feel like
And we already
we're
have.
starting.
I mean, also we have a lot of people on our channel. I mean, 457 is our current sub count, and that is, I'd say that's pretty good. I know it's
Yeah.
nothing massive, but
for us, it feels like
still,
so much
it's literally been, we didn't have a niche. We didn't play the algorithm.
We've created every single video you could think of except makeup.
Like, yeah, we never got in the makeup world. Surprisingly.
We've been close.
So we have been close.
Heather has stopped us.
Yeah, no, my mom has caught us like putting makeup on, and she's like, no, you can't. One time I was like, I'll wear a dress and makeup. And my mom's like, you probably shouldn't do that. You want your image to be that when you're a film producer? I was like, no, that's probably a good idea. So, I mean, we're not saying we won't dress up for you, but we probably won't.
It's gonna cost you.
That's our Patreon. We are
That's our
thinking,
Patreon.
we are thinking about opening up a Patreon, and maybe that gives you like some extra videos or whatever. You can pay for our extra videos. That sounds so bad.
Yeah, you can find that on a different site as well.
Oh my gosh. Our baby, Suka.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's get back on track with our film production company, commercial company, Cinemat Studios. So after doing this wedding, we went back to do a music video. And originally, we were supposed to do this music video before the wedding. And
We were supposed to film it July 4th, which was an entire month. Actually, that's
we filmed
that's
music
2
video
months.
early June, and we're like planning on, let's do this new music video. It's their first EP was being dropped. And we won't get into their production not being done because they were supposed to finish 8 songs. They didn't even finish. I think they finished 3. Nothing against if they don't want to, but it's just I'm more kind of upset that they did not communicate at all. I was going hard in the group
Yeah.
chat. I was like, hey guys, when are we doing this?
Well,
'Cause-
the thing is, Luke had previously contacted someone with a boat because he works at a boat docks, and he had lined it up so one of their newest, like, super nice boats would
yeah,
be
our
taken
manager
out
could
for
take it
them.
out, and a guy I know with a car that was
Yeah.
going to bring the car for us that day. I was like, guys, I lined this up for you July 4th. They're like, sorry, bro, can't do it that day.
Don't
Like,
have the money.
just casually, sorry, can't do it. And I was like, oh, and then nothing, just crickets. I text him again, hey, when are we thinking about doing this? Because I was like, I mean, Sam and I, we hustlers for real.
We just trying to get work done.
We're just trying to get.
We don't play
Yo,
around.
Sam, one question. What am I trying to get done?
Work.
Yo, what are you trying to get done?
Work.
We're just working men. We're just blue collar working men.
I mean, it was hard to get them out there. And then Luke ended up calling Rowan, who was like the head of their locals only group.
Yeah, their group, and he was like, I don't think we can do this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just set up this another date with all these things for you. And he's like, all right, I'm going to talk with the group. And then I find out that the group was not talking. So 2 of them wanted to, the other one didn't. And it was just a mess, but it worked out really well. We brought Cameron again because he's just great to have on.
Yeah, he's super cool.
And Eli, my manager, shout out you, Eli Damron. What up, Eli?
Whoa.
Oh my, I just realized, did I almost swear there?
Luke just almost swore.
I just almost swore. I
Thank
almost
you,
did a
Eli.
swore. But thank you, Eli.
Eli is super
He
cool
did
too.
very well dealing with that chaos. He was like, look, I don't know what they were doing in the group chat. It did not make sense because we were all communicating in the group chat pretty openly.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, got the boat ready. And that day was a little stressful
Yeah. At
because it was
first,
closed. The docks were closed.
we
because
weren't
it was-
going to be able to take
It was
the boat
like a
out
little
at all.
windy, and I'm like freaking out because they drove 30 minutes. I'm like, I promised them this, I promised them. But then in my mind, I was like, well, they don't really provide. But I was like, our business is
Well,
not.
Also, we had lowered the price. What was it originally? 6?
It was
7?
originally 600 because of gas and everything. We lowered it to 450 for them, which was a big. Like I was like, okay. Sam was kind of hesitant. Sam was pretty hesitant with the music videos in the first place.
Yeah.
I was more me trying to just get something for us because I wanted us to just be doing something. And I really like editing them and filming them because it is a really fun. And this time the song was actually really, really good. I liked it a lot. Still hasn't come out yet. Music video still hasn't released because the song's not done.
Yeah.
But that's on them.
Well,
we did our part.
First off, I want to say the music video's been done for a month.
Oh, yeah. I finished it that first week. I grind out all the edits right away. And that music video went really well. We went to this really good Mexican place, La Perla, which is, shout out La Perla, best burrito I've ever had in my life. Sam is, I'm Sam, I'm the cuisine there.
No, I'm just going to say,
Oh,
quick intersection. Someone I was with said they didn't like La Perla.
who it?
I'm not
Name drop.
Carrie, you suck. That's all.
I don't know.
It's one of my girlfriend's friends. Carrie, you suck.
Yeah, why would you say that? Why would you say La Perla sucked? That's actually making me angry. I need to focus on a next topic or I'm going to literally blow a gasket.
Yeah, look, I was not going to insult La Perla. We have
Yeah.
equal love for La Perla.
Oh my gosh. Sam actually introduced me to La Perla. That was a great day.
That
Oh my
was-
gosh. Eyes rolled back. I literally.
You were hesitant, and I was like, Luke, please just
You're like,
try
get
it.
the burrito. I was a little hesitant. I was like, Sam, I usually only like meat on my burrito, but I guess I'll have tomato, sour cream, cilantro.
No cheese, though.
No
Luke
cheese.
hates cheese.
Yeah, I do. Little thing. I know you guys are going to all hate me, but I don't like cheese.
I feel like a lot of people don't like cheese.
More, it's growing.
Mhm.
We're growing.
The
few, the
demographic
proud.
of no cheese is
The few,
growing.
the proud. So, music video, just trying to stay on track as much as we can, but we're of wandering minds, as you
We
can
do.
probably tell. And we're trying to keep it fun and joking, and we're hoping that most of you are listening to this point. We don't know.
Hopefully you also want to learn about us.
Yeah, not just the film stuff. It would be boring if it's just the film stuff. Or maybe it wouldn't be. We don't care.
We don't know.
But the music video went really well. The boat was awesome. And you'll be able to see the clips of this whenever it gets released. We don't know when that will be.
Yeah, we have no idea. It's been a struggle. I mean, even after you texted in the group chat, you're like, hey, where's the song? Did I text it? And
Then
go,
you
hey?
did, and they
No
sent us a
reply.
song link, and it was the wrong link. So they all moved to college. Sam and I stayed.
No, 2,
Our-
1.
One day,
Rowan
but
moved.
he's the one with the song. But then one of
Oh,
them could have just
West,
gone back
yeah.
to his house to get the song. This is not it's very confusing, and we're just like, okay, this is a headache for not the money that we really wanted, but it was still fun. Still glad we did it.
We still got
some
experience.
sweet photos you can see on our Instagram. Definitely worth looking at those. And also we have a Suka Productions Instagram. You can I'm not going to tell you to follow anything. It's just up if you want. It's just, we're
It's like little bit.
it's like
of
little updates, little behind the scenes here
just
and
so you
there.
can kind of follow along.
Yeah, with the Suka. But honestly, you're listening to the podcast. I just toe touched again.
Luke
I
touched
just
me this
toe-
time.
That was me touching toes with my bro. But-
Happens more than you think.
Yeah, so you can just check those things out if you want. There'll be in the description, or you won't have a trouble finding stuff if you're looking to be more of a fanboy of the Suka cast.
Of Sam and Luke. Luke and Sam, the two boys together.
The two boys together that have their own baby.
Many babies,
Many-
honestly. We've had a lot of babies.
We've had a lot of different little babies, but that doesn't. I don't even think you guys know what we're talking about. We're talking about
We're talking
like,
in Morse code.
Morse code. Sam and I can communicate with words that don't make sense. We're
We
talking
can't-
about
we
like
can
different
talk
channels and
without
businesses
talking.
we've made that are our babies. Segueing. Now I got a perfect segue for you. Wedding. wedding. Our next wedding. That's the next thing we're talking
I thought
about.
that was gonna be like a pun. I was like, wedding.
Can I just say this one thing I saw today that was hilarious? I'm heartless. Wait, what was it? I'm
heartless
because I use my heart
less.
But have you ever seen those like big slam poetry?
Lies.
It's like this. No, you say that one next. I'm heartless because I use my heart less.
That hits.
I saw that
hits
and
really
I
hard.
just died laughing.
So, but then there's another one. Realize.
No, realize. So like the word realize.
Realize. Real eyes. Realize.
Realize. And if those are just beautiful.
I mean, if you can create one of those.
What?
Have you ever heard of Socrates?
I've heard.
You're him.
You're him. If you've realize.
Real eyes.
It gets a little confusing. I know you guys weren't ready for the absolute poetry bomb.
Well, we might have a couple poetry.
I just had to
slams
drop
on here.
some knowledge on you real quick. So segueing perfectly into our next section, wedding. Our wedding, next wedding, what has been my favorite thing we did all summer.
It was very good.
It was in this really, really nice vineyard.
Tabor Hill, shout out Tabor Hill.
Shout out Tabor Hill. Much better in my eyes than the other place we're at.
It wasn't like, it was just open, which helped a lot.
Yeah, it was
because
just
there was
open,
more area
outside.
to room, more area to move around in. Because like in the other place, you're shooting with a much more limited like movement. So
Yeah, we were like stuck indoors most of the time. This time we were all outside most of the time. I mean, the
it
whole
was
thing was
awesome.
outside.
I mean, literally, I was running around the people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sam was moving with the gimbal. And we'll try to show some behind the scenes on the podcast, too. I don't know if you're watching or listening, but we're going to be posting these on YouTube and the podcast app. Not sure where else.
Probably Spotify.
Oh,
just
yeah,
the
Spotify.
basics.
We're new to the world of digital, whatever.
Audio.
Digital audio. Podcast world. But we want to have it on YouTube. That's a big thing so fans can realize. So we don't know we're going to be posting that. But this place is awesome. Walked in there and it was, I mean, there was this big sunflower field.
Oh, that was so
cool. I'm telling you, you need to go to our cinema at YouTube.
Like, we don't even
and
want
watch
the view.
this.
It's so cool.
Oh, yeah. We don't even care about the views on that. That's just like to show our work.
We're proud of that one.
That video's, that's our best. I mean, and we're improving that was a month later. Sam and I always try to improve as best we can.
We love to look back and go, what can we do better?
And it helps that we're watching, almost every day we're watching a new film video and better shots,
Just
angles.
always watching like little documentaries. I literally have a channel that's like interviewing different directors and producers.
A playlist? A playlist or a channel? Oh, a whole guy?
A whole channel.
You want
No,
to name
not a
drop?
guy.
Do you want to name drop him?
I don't know the channel name.
Oh,
I'll drop
that's
it next time.
embarrassing. That was a potential drop, but now it's a fizzle.
No, it's a time drop. It's a time bomb
Time bomb.
for 7 days. For the next podcast.
For the next podcast.
Because I couldn't name drop
And
it.
so you know, these podcasts come out Saturday morning around
7 a.m.
7 a.m., probably 7 a.m.
elf.
on the dot.
Saturday morning, 7 a.m.
We should use that clip. Saturday morning, 7 a.m. It's so awkward. We were both like,
We need to become either more selective or...
Yeah.
I just guess more selective. Because we're still trying to learn, because we're scared of missing stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to miss
Because if we miss
anything.
stuff, then we feel like, oh, we're screwed.
Yeah, we're getting paid to capture the moment. If we're not capturing every moment, it's
Yeah.
good. So we just need to kind of anticipate the moment.
Because really, we're honestly like a third of our clips are just like useless from when the photographers are doing like their shoots with the...
Yeah, like family shoots or bride and groom.
Really what you want is just to capture the bride and groom.
Yeah, bride and groom
you
like
can capture
kissing.
like some reactions from other people, but like really like the best shots are just like the bride and groom interacting and like walking.
Like,
and,
I love you. I'm walking through the... I don't know why they have an accent, but I just like...
Hello.
Hello, I'm walking through the...
Hello, I'm a bloody groom.
I don't... We did work one time. We second shot for this Irish lady.
I wish I was there.
This Irish lady. And it was hilarious. Because I the whole time like, they have an accent.
One wedding that was next to mine that I was second shooting with Mike had like Russians, and I was scared that they were like the mob, and I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, what do you think? Russians are mobs, probably.
Yeah,
Probably just.
probably just the mob.
Don't know
guys.
if that's stereotypical, but
They're not even the mob. What is the? Who would that be? Italians are mob. Russian gangsters.
Russian gangsters.
That's all.
The Sussy Blancos. I don't know. Why did that work? Okay, so those were like the main jobs we completed to this point. Right now so you can see some scouting jobs. Is we do have a potential to get flown out to California,
Which we are very excited about.
Yeah, that we're very excited to go shoot. My cousin plays softball, and we're kind of looking at something I've done is when my cousins come in town, they live in California and Florida, is I'll take photos of them, and you can see those on our Cinema website or, again, Cinema Instagram. And they turn out really cool. And I think that's something we've learned is you can just go out and take photos, post them on your Instagram, and it'll just grow your portfolio.
Yeah.
You don't always need to post your stuff you do. And I just did senior photos, actually, finally getting it. I'm starting to get,
so good.
They do look pretty sweet. And I was really happy. I mean, I was charging them $100 for senior photos, and I'd say they look better than like people are charging $300. And that was all from Cook did my photos, and I learned from him. So I would say it's literally we're basically just him when we take photos, not his level, but how he colors and the ideas of what looks to do and so on.
We're looking at like the best in the area, and why not try and do what he does? Because Luke's past photos, they looked really good.
And they look pretty close to his coloring.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
He's got like a light brown coloring.
Yeah, it's kind of like a darker, and you'll see, you'll probably, when he's on the podcast, we're going to drop his links and everything.
Yeah.
And that'll be really cool to have. Something that isn't an actual video that we produced or photos is we built our own website. And that was a grueling process.
We've done a couple websites in the past. Well, we've done a lot of websites in the past.
Yeah, and I know we've been dropping our website, so maybe you've checked it out while we're watching, but it was on Squarespace.
Yeah. We started on Wix.
No, Wix sucks compared to Squarespace.
Yeah. So originally when we were like kids, we'd like come up with when we were kids, you remember the lightsaber? We were going to make PVC lightsabers. So we had a plan to build
We're big
lightsabers.
Star Wars guys. We're big Star Wars. We got lots of Lego Star Wars.
No, we don't.
No,
That's a lie.
I think between Sam and I, we have
$1,000.
almost 20 Star Wars Lego sets. It's probably like 600. Because we didn't buy the big ones. Sadly. We don't want to get into our Lego addiction. That's another
We've got
episode,
toy addictions.
another day. But building this site was we had Sam's dad help us with it. My dad read some stuff. Your mom was a huge help with it. We had just people looking at it and critiquing it.
And we went we're like, oh, this is the design. Nope, trash the whole thing.
No, trash the whole thing. Start over. This is design. Trash the whole thing. Then we had my cousin Sammy make us a logo, which looks really sweet. I think it's more a corporate logo.
Yeah.
It's not as flashy, but it's exactly what I think it's perfect what we were looking for. She was amazing process. So if you ever need a logo done, either get in contact with me and I can give you her information or her name. I won't name drop her. I don't know if she wants. Yeah. She's pretty. Her name's Sam too. She's pretty quiet. I don't know if she wants her name dropped on the podcast. But she did an amazing job and super helpful to have. Our families have been super helpful with everything.
Yeah. We've been very lucky. We've got a lot of support.
Yeah, it's first job through your dad, getting logo through my cousin, possible California through my uncle.
Yeah.
So it's just a very and having Sam's parents help a ton with the editing and stuff. And I think my parents would too. But we've just gone to them because they've done it before. And your dad literally came upstairs one time when we were working and stuff. And said, "Can I help you?" We sat him down for 2 hours. He helped edit.
He's trying to go to bed, and we're like, all right,
we're
just go through the whole website.
And then we went to bed, I believe, at 3 that night.
Yeah, we were exhausted.
Yeah, because Sam and I just sat up and we're like, we need to finish this.
Yeah.
And grinded out our first
But we don't
video.
ever realize what time it is.
Oh, yeah,
we do that all the time where we'll just
stay up
grind. And then we're like, oops.
But it's so fun doing that
is.
stuff. We love doing it so much. And that's very good to feel like. It's never a question of, I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's what's next?
What do we get to do
next? What can we do next? And after building our website, we talked to Cook and he's like, you need to build up your Instagram. And we're like, okay, let's do that. He's like, I get almost all my people through Instagram. So we started building that up. And Instagram is very addicting.
It is.
Social
media just sucks.
Yeah. The problem about being on those things to promote is now you're using them. And most of the time, Sam and I have been good about deleting them, but there's good amount of time where we're just on there either scrolling Legos or memes or whatever.
Legos. Don't even care about memes. Just
It's
Legos.
just Lego.
It's just like custom
It's
Legos.
always Legos.
It's our dirty secret. Legos are our dirty secret. Actually, not even dirty.
No.
Filthy.
Filthy. It takes so. My girlfriend literally was like, "Luke, why don't you buy me stuff? Why do you buy Legos?" And I go, "Sorry, I can't. I'm sorry. I have to buy." And then finally she bought it and bought me a Lego set. Shout out, thank you.
She's put investment in the stock now.
Yeah, you're
The
putting
stock of Luke.
Yeah, if you buy me a Lego set, like that was a very good move, Eleanor, to buy stock in me through a Lego set. Like you got my heart after that one. After that Lego set.
Just after that, you were
Sam's
almost about to
girlfriend.
lose him.
Sam's girlfriend went in with that.
Oh, great girl.
She bought in
She's
the.
bought me a lot of toys.
She does buy you a lot of toys,
It's awesome.
but she knew the secret to Sam's heart was buying him a Lego Star Wars set. Nailed that one early.
Nailed that one also.
And that Sam, what can Sam do at that point? He's
She's trapped me down.
Sam's trapped.
I'm pinned.
Well, what like think about it. If our girlfriends bought us one Lego set a month, we couldn't leave ever.
No.
Not that we would leave, but we're saying
I mean, like it's like it's
literally
like a
would, like-
passive income at that.
it's passive income if you have a girlfriend that buys you toys. Okay, we
Really-
got a little off track from building our Instagram and website, and this has kind of been a jumbled podcast. But the main things is if you're looking to, even if you just like movies or watch them, or just looking for someone to listen to every Saturday morning to put on while you are cleaning or eating something, I know I have stuff on all the time.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, it's also we want to try to like if we can create like a I don't know where people do that, like Discord.
Oh yeah, like
Where,
a
like-
Discord group,
yeah.
a community. Yeah, we're still trying to build our community. So right now it's like through Instagram or our comments, and we're looking at a Patreon to like offer some better things. We're looking at maybe even doing clothes, like some filmmaker stuff like we think we need while we're filming, or
Yeah.
I don't even know what it'd be.
And also, if you have like any questions or like hey, I kind of want to get into this, message us.
Yeah, literally.
No matter where, we will respond.
Or even if you're in our area and you're like, I'd love to be on your podcast and talk about my journey.
yeah.
Message us like, hey, I'd love to be on the podcast.
There's a seat right here.
Oh my gosh, we could have Sean on.
Sean.
But he would be. I feel like I'd be so nervous about his audio critique.
Oh yeah.
He'd be like, "Oh, that's." I feel like he'd just be looking
That's the
down
one
on
you
us. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. You're
No, actually, we got some more on the.
Just-
We got more on the way.
sorry." Yeah, we actually.
Which ones did you get? Those are the ones we bought.
That's right.
Buy it on.
So yeah, there's a lot of people we want to have on and will have on. But thank you for tuning into us, whether it's Saturday morning or
Monday night.
wherever you're tuning in. We just are kind of looking to inspire.
Yeah, we
looking
want-
to just be.
We want to be
our.
ourselves and have you guys listen and join us in our
It's-
little journey.
It's for you. It's for us. It's really. I mean, it's not really for anyone. It's just something. Just a little entertainment. Little your two filmmakers. Keep an eye on us. You can. We're your baby.
You're our babies.
We're your
baby.
baby. I want to wish you guys a good rest of your day if you're watching Saturday morning. Good rest of your night.
Good rest of your
If
week.
you're in the afternoon,
Honestly, we got to send them off with a good week.
yeah, have a good rest of your week. Go out and do what you want to do this week. But
Pursue
mainly,
a passion this week.
Pursue a passion this week.
Passion
What's
project.
the acronym? PA.
Passion project.
PAPTW. Pursue a passion this week. All right, guys, this has been the SukaCast. I'm
Have a
Luke.
good week.
That's Sam. Have a good week. Goodbye.